Hello world, my name's Antique, and welcome to my corner of the internet. Today we're going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3. If you missed the last episode, I recommend you go check that out before we get started. Now, when we last left off, we had finally made it to the helm of the ship. Unfortunately, we had to fight through a horde of infernals at the command of some mind flayer to get to the ship controls to get us out of here. Luckily, we made it, and lae'zel took the controls of the ship, which was very important to our survival. We could have ended up floating through the astral sea if she hadn't gotten a hang of things. So, luckily we made it to a plane that looks like our home plane, but we're not too sure. Unfortunately, as the ship plummeted to the ground in a fiery ball of fire, we fell off. But before we plummeted to our death, some strange, mysterious force stopped us from dying. What that force would be, I have no idea. But we're alive. Alive and on a rocky shore. Not knowing what's come of our friends, where we even are, or how are we going to get help for this tadpole in our heads? So that's where we are now. Anyways, let's just get into the game. So, we've made it, and now we have to go find a cure. I've spent enough time idling on this beach. I think it's time that I press on forwards. So let's go.
What's hiding here?
Get as much supplies as possible. And oh! Is that my friend? Oh my gosh! Hello! Are you... Oh, you're asleep. Oh. Now, that artifact does look quite interesting, but never mind that. I need to wake you up. Are you alive? Are you okay? Hello? Wake up.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Oh, well, I'm glad you are alive. I was unsure there for a moment. But perhaps, based on how odd everything was, perhaps it was some dramatically timed divine intervention.
The divine tend to keep their interventions close to the chest.
Alright.
Though, I suppose it's not impossible.
So, now what?
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer.
That's right.
We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Right you are. Right you are. Well, do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
Right you are. Do you happen to see our Gith friend, perhaps? I don't see them on the beach, and I'm wondering if they're okay as well.
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Well, she might have her own reasons, but you want to stay together, I take it?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I am quite skilled and capable. Let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
Thank you.
Lead the way.
It was an honor. Plus, I couldn't leave you there. That would just be horrible. No. But, now that I'm standing here, I do feel like power surging within me. I think my bardic energy is increasing. I could feel its power coursing through me. I think I have some new skills and abilities, actually. Ooh, I have Jack of all trades. That's really good. Basically an additional short rest and a spell. Ooh. I have a feeling that speak with animals. Speak with animals is actually going to be quite important to me in this area. And I feel like, because it looks like we're just in the middle of some wilderness, to be honest. And some animals may give us some more insight on how to find our way. Oh, it seems that you...
There is work to do.
There is. And to do more work, you need more power. So, let's see what you have going for you. That's very good, very good. Alright. Works well, works well. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Let's
get going.
move forward. Ugh, this is horrible. But maybe it'd be best to see if we can find some supplies on our way. Water is very good in this situation. Ooh, dead body. I'm so sorry. Your death won't go in vain, though. I assure you. Your gold will greatly help me. Fish? Could always need fish.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
That is true. Water always leads to civilization. Ah. This is a very fine sea shanty. I would take this moment to sing it for you. But certain things would make me wish not to. I will take it though to add to my personal collection. Ooh, gold water and some apples. Some apples to share. We have 2 of them. There's 2 of us. That is very good. And it seems this way. Oh, that there's a door. A letter. What does it say? Let's read it. Sigh, I love you. There I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again. And again. And keep on saying it till we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so is staying here. Last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Oh no. Oh, you poor soul. Well, if I come across this Anna, I'll be sure to let her know what became of you. More bodies. Bodies upon bodies. A whole loot? In a barrel? I shall take it! I did happen to leave most of my instrument collection at home, so this is a great boon to me. More gold. An intellect devourer. Those just never have anything useful on them. Thank you all so much for your contribution to my continued living. But what? What is this strange rune? How interesting. I could feel its energy pulling me in other places. But it's much too unknown. I think I'll leave that be for the moment. And what of this door?
We get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Ah, I see. Well, I don't really have the lockpicking skills to handle this problem anyway, so I guess the best thing to do is to move forward. Oh, and it seems... Isn't there no other way than to go through...
those wretched things.
Oh, the brains. Is there no other way to get across than to go through there? I have to check. I must see for myself.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I am very swift. Very swift and speedy. Oh, but this just seems to take me right back around to where I was before. Looks like I'm gonna have to go back through the gross, fleshy shit to get anywhere. A hat? Oh, just what I'd been missing. A hat. Oh no, actually, I think I'm okay. I don't think this hat quite suits me, actually. Perhaps I'll find another better hat in the future. Alright, let's... Whew. I guess falling onto a beach and sleeping on hard sand and rocks really doesn't do much for your rest. I must find a proper place to sleep in the coming hours. Oh, and some of them are good already. That's good. Oh, but this won't do. We must approach the situation carefully and cautiously.
Let's be cautious.
Yes,
whatever
me?
it takes.
You'll understand.
Unseen.
Who better to understand you than yourself, truly.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
I don't know, I'm quite concerned about me, actually.
These boots have seen everything.
My boots have seen everything. And it's quite horrifying, honestly. Alright. We have a nice setup going. Oh, I have a plan. I have a plan. Oh, I see some things that might be explosive. Lots of things here are explosive. So let's just take a little...
Need any advantage I can get.
Yes. Alright. Let us play this smart. As smart as we can. Alright. Now, we wait for the perfect moment to let it blow. Now!
Better stay back.
Oh,
One strike could be lethal.
that wasn't as great as I was expecting, but,
Whatever comes, I'm
you
ready.
know, it's alright. I still got quite the drop on me, so. And you will cast radiant fire upon them. It did do some damage, so that's good.
No choice but to keep going.
Alright. Let's see what we can do. Not much, not much. I'd like to hold on to some of these. I have no idea what will come ahead of us. They're trying to get their way over to me. Perhaps they shouldn't run through the fire. It'd probably be a better idea to not run through the fire. Nice. Seems they're taking a bit more fire damage. Oh, and you can't do anything this turn. Understandable, I suppose. I mean, you could cast a shield, but I don't think that'll be quite necessary here. You're getting closer and closer, but with a well-timed arrow, perhaps I can shoot you down. Ooh, so close. So close. But so far. They're still taking fire damage. Very good. I do enjoy that. But they are getting closer and closer still. Which isn't good. I really don't like having 3 of them. You know, it's 3 against 2. I don't like those odds. But they are very close to death, so... I see. Well... You know, when you can't succeed with a simple thwack, just shove them off a ledge. Just shove them off a ledge. It'll work just fine. And maybe we can just get you. Oh, but that has a much better chance of hitting. So I will do that, actually. You know, brains having resistance to psychic damage makes sense. Makes sense. And I think I'm good now. Just barely in my range. Let's try this again, shall we? Very good. You know, it'd be really funny though. You know, it'd be really funny. Dang. You know what? You can't win them all. You can't win them all. And I think to finish... Oh. All I have are bow shots and... Oh, really? Okay, could I do an unarmed strike, or can I hit you with something funny? You know, I just got this loot. I might as well put it to good use. Let's go.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
That is one good loot. I shall definitely be holding on to that. Success to us, my friend. Oh. I guess you know, this brain part of yours seems really gatherable. I guess I'll collect it. Okay. Alright.
here?
Let's see what's here. It seems we have a few dead bodies. Oh, what are these fleshy chests? Oh, poison. I don't know what use I'll have for that, but...
No traps, please.
I'll take it. Oh. I'm so sorry. If I see your child, I will return it to them. Otherwise, I will make sure that your death does not go in vain. I will absolutely make sure that your death is honored to the finest of my ability. Your death, however, may you be spurned. You put me into this whole situation. Oh, and I almost forgot a body over by this chest. Looked at it from overway. I just have the hardest time noticing things sometimes. Oh, and a healing potion. And a skull. Okay, I don't know why I want to have a skull, but I will. I will. Just stuck out to me as interesting. You know. Alright. I think that would be all. And I really would like to avoid going through the ship further. So let's go on our way this way. To see what all is here. We have some crates. Oh, some thieves' tools. I'm not really the best at using those. But it could come in handy in a dire situation. Do you know how to lockpick? Do you? Just
Out of sight, out of mind.
just curious.
I wonder what the next
Oh,
move
here we
is.
go. Can you? Not really. Not really. That's all right. We'll find a way. We shall find a way, my friend.
No, never mind.
Honestly, I hope that wasn't blood. Anything near the shore? Oh, some rare grass. Okay. I will take that. At least. Alright, there's not much else here. Oh,
Let's have a look.
there's this trunk.
Breathe deep.
It appears to be locked, though. Well,
Always
as I
room for
said,
more?
I'm not quite the lock-picking type. Supplement of belladonna. You know, a lot of my knowledge of the herbalistic trade is coming to me. I'm sensing and feeling lots of things. It looks like there's some more wreckage. A person? There's a person up there! Oh my gosh. A survivor? Finally amongst these dead bodies. Hello? Hello? Are you alright?
I've got one of those brain things cornered.
Oh, you mean the intellect devourer?
In the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Sure? How did you know that I killed other ones? You know what? You probably saw me fight them. I'm not gonna question it too bad. I'll take care of this. I'm pretty great at combat, so... If I could just see
There.
what you're...
Can you see it?
That's weird. I'm not seeing it. Oh! The boar. Oh! Oh no! Oh no 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 no!
Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need them alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Yes, please!
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I was also a prisoner. I had something done to me, like you!
Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me.
Right.
And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Well, I surely wouldn't have let you, but I'll accept your apology. You know, I don't know if I would have done the same, but maybe if it was that dire and I was having the same problems you are, I don't know exactly what kind of problems you are, but I did get to walk out and about in the ship, so that probably made me feel a little better about it anyway. Yeah.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Ah. Well, hello. I am Antique Daringheart. A pleasure.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
I'm sorry. I just need a moment. Jinx. Anyway. Yes, unfortunately. They will turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
There might be. Yes. Actually, me and my friend here, we're trying to find someone like that right now. You should come with us. With the more people working on this, we should be able to figure out a solution.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
I do, thank you.
All right. I accept. Lead on.
I will absolutely take flattery in most situations. So, thank you. I appreciate the compliment.